Alright, hello YouTube, this is Cody with Search My Deck, TCG, bringing you a look at my voice recorder. This is what we came here for, right, this is a full in-depth look on all of my recording setup. Actually, jokes aside, that probably might be kind of interesting, even though what I do is pretty cheap, all with free Android stuff. But anyway, this is not what we came here for. This is what we came here for. Also the screen share sign was on. But anyway, focus. I just want to kind of talk about some upcoming cards in the next Sword and Shield set, and whatever upcoming set there is. And just kind of see how I would like the card to go. Not a full 60. Just kind of my opinions on the card, and just kind of what I think would be paired with the card and how it would work, and some cards I'm excited for. And the first one I want to focus on is obviously in the title, and you're looking at right now, is Stonjourner, and we're a couple minutes in, so let's get into it. So Stonjourner V, and specifically VMax, get down there. We're looking at PokeBeach, using their translations. They're a wonderful website, that PokeBeach. So you have Stonjourner V, 220 hit points, yada yada. It itself is nothing that special. Guard press is not bad. Going second or even first, just an easy attack. You're probably gonna do a lot of guard presses if you are playing Stonjourner, I would imagine. So it's not a bad. Get some chip damage set up for late knockouts later or next turn, or just it's all right. I have no problem with it. I think it's pretty ideal, actually, having a cheap attack that is okay damage and has a decent effect. Mega Kick, doubtful. You're probably never going to use Mega Kick. But the bigger reason why we want is the nice Stonjourner V. This one's not translated because I don't have an English version yet. But 330 hit points, 2 attacks, 3 retreat, which is fine. You got switch mostly, and you also have the new air balloon, but mostly probably playing more heavier switch count. And right now, at the moment, there's not as much stuff that against Vs. There's no Keldeo doesn't block Vs, no Power Plant doesn't block Vs, Great Catcher doesn't pull up Vs, so I'm sure stuff like that will come out. So, Stonjourner V, we got that, that's the whole V, so 3 prizes, has to evolve, that's fine. There's Evolution Incense, there's the new card that you get your basic Pokemon out, so getting consistency is not going to be a problem at all. Thank goodness consistency problems will be gone. I think it's going to make this format instantly better. So what Stonjourner VMax does is that there. So the first attack is fine, it's good enough. You can attach a fighting energy from hand and then heal 120 however you put it on. You don't have to even put it on this Stonjourner. If whatever usually you probably will, but in whatever situation, bench one or something else you need to heal just to keep it alive or power it up. There's a bunch of different things you can do with it, but you're probably going to use it to power up if you've not been able to yet. So turn 2, let's say you go first, turn 1, or even go second turn 1, you're probably going to be using this. So the main reason why I like this card, why I want to talk about it, and I know I've gotten hilariously off topic, but I like its hit points, obviously, but so the other VMAXs have good hit points. But it has a consistent attack with just 3 energy, with no sort of no downside, just 200, 200, 200, 200 every turn you're alive. It's really nice, it's consistent. Getting this thing out won't be a problem, but as it stands, it seems like grass could continue to be rare. So, a weakness that's possibly never used, a consistent attack with no drawback, and then fighting, even though fighting's not getting really anything that no other sets are getting, there's no specific fighting support at all. All the new fighting Pokemon outside of Stonjourner itself are pretty mediocre. There's just a bunch of other attackers, nothing really too special. I can look to them before this video, and maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm missing something, let me know, but it just seems like nothing spectacular. However, fighting already has a lot of decent support thing, but the big 3, I don't even know why I pulled it up. I just figured I'd have it up for more visual changing, so it's not just me staring at a set image. But having the Princess Cheers Diancie, 20 more damage is really good. Since we're just gonna do it just because. Also having, of course, Martial Arts Dojo. So Dojo, even though 200 damage is solid, you're not going to be able to buff it more than that. Even with Dojo plus the Yancy plus the new Fine Band, if you want to go that route, that's only getting you at best 270. The difference between and so that's doesn't really hit. I mean, it's not bad. Depending, again, who knows, that does hit you Mewtwo, that does hit you Reshizard, but again, who knows, it's to be determined how things are going to shake up and what's going to be used, but it does hit you most of the tag teams, which is not bad at all, which is really good. Of course, you have to be losing to have that out, and you have to have all those things, but it's not something you can easily play around. Hell, you could play him as Magius if you really wanted to, because the other card we want to talk about is Karate Belt. I don't know why I paused there. So, I think these fighting cards are really good, and there's not a whole lot of fighting played in current format. But I think that the support is still good for it. So Karate Belt makes your attacks cost less. Dojo makes your attacks do more damage, as does DNC. They're solid, easy to get out cards, easy to use. Yeah, Karate Belt would mess with Fine Band, which that 10 damage could be relevant. And depends what tag teams, what exactly is being played. But even without Fine Band, even with regular Dojo, with just a Dojo and DNC, you're doing 230. 230 at the moment, I believe, knocks out every single V. So being able to hit every V, your regular Lapras, your regular Stonjourner, your whatever support, or your Zacians, your Zamazentas. I guess Zamazenta's immune to you, so don't worry about that. But your Zacians, you're able 230 seems like it could be a very relevant number. And again, having the ability to hit up to 270 if tag teams continue to see play, which I'm sure they still will in some capacity, it's got a lot of potential. I would probably be building it with, I think your Jirachi engine is a good solid engine. It's hard to say. This is the whole mesh of V with current GX stuff. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not really sure how the whole shakeup's gonna be, but so you can definitely still play Dedenes. I'm sure those won't go away, especially with the new supporter rule. If we get that, I don't think we've got confirmation that America is getting the new supporter rule. I could be wrong. Wrong about a lot of stuff. But I would play this probably with the Jirachi Dedenne engine. At least Jirachi for sure. Heavy counts a switch over a Scop board, but still, both. And then you can play your other. There's not really a lot of good attackers coming in this set, but you would play it with your Baby Buzz, for sure. I would still go probably heavy Stonjourner, heavy Malalana. Just a straight in your face smash. We're gonna hit you fast and hard. No, not fast. We're gonna hit you hard, and we're gonna stay alive hopefully and keep smashing you. And again, I think it's definitely gonna lose out to decks like Lapras. That's just gonna be able to hit those numbers. You're gonna two-shot it. It's gonna possibly one-shot you, and you can do it maybe even a little faster. But the fact that with Karate Belt, and other things, you could be pulling off big numbers turn 2, and you don't need a whole lot of pieces. It makes it interesting. It's got a stupid, silly design. It's got a solid first attack on its baby version. You will be guard pressing every single game. I'm almost sure of it. So yeah, that's how I would play a rough version of it. It's something that I'm going to experiment with, and again, this is the first of a new little series we're going to try out, and I'm probably going to have a little more streamlined version of this format. This is a 5-minute video. I think we're budging on 12 minutes by now, so I'm sure I'm going to put a bunch of these out day after day after day, or whatever, a couple, not actual day, but my release day. I'm going to clunk these together, I think, but if you do like them, please let me know. It's something that I do enjoy. I'll work on getting a better streamlined version, maybe a little more visually impressive than just staring at a single blank card for 12 minutes. But this is it for now. We're going to quit our rambling, and we are going to call it a video. This is Cody with Search My Deck TCG. I hope you guys enjoyed. and I would love to do more videos like this in the future. But for now, we're signing out. Bye bye.